Throughout history, a handful of discoveries have completely reshaped the way we understand our world. These breakthroughs, from ancient relics to groundbreaking scientific achievements, altered the course of humanity. Buckle up, because the number one discovery will blow your mind and might just change how you view the world. Number 10. The Rosetta Stone, 1799. In 1799, French soldiers digging in the Egyptian town of Rosetta stumbled upon a stone slab that would revolutionize our understanding of ancient Egypt. The Rosetta Stone featured the same text written in 3 scripts: Greek, Demotic, and Egyptian hieroglyphs. This was a groundbreaking find because it provided the key to decoding hieroglyphics, a script that had puzzled scholars for centuries. The Greek portion allowed linguists to compare and decipher the hieroglyphic script, unlocking the secrets of Egypt's ancient culture, history, and religion. Before the discovery of the Rosetta Stone, ancient Egypt's language and writings were a mystery, leaving much of its civilization shrouded in myth. This artifact, now housed in the British Museum, didn't just solve the linguistic puzzle. It opened a window into a world that thrived over 3,000 years ago. We learned about pharaohs, gods, and monumental architectural feats like the pyramids. The Rosetta Stone became a symbol of human curiosity and the drive to understand the past, bridging the gap between modern scholars and ancient civilizations. Number 9. The Dead Sea Scrolls, 1947. Discovered by chance in a cave near the Dead Sea by a shepherd, the Dead Sea Scrolls are a collection of ancient manuscripts that include some of the oldest known texts of the Hebrew Bible. Written between the 3rd century BCE and the 1st century CE, these scrolls provide an unparalleled glimpse into the religious practices, beliefs, and daily lives of the people who lived during that era. What makes the Dead Sea Scrolls so significant is their role in confirming the accuracy of biblical texts. Before their discovery, the oldest known manuscripts of the Bible were from the Middle Ages. These scrolls bridged a gap of over 1,000 years, demonstrating the consistency and preservation of biblical scripture. Beyond their religious importance, the scrolls shed light on the sectarian diversity of Judaism at the time. They introduced us to groups like the Essenes, a monastic community believed to have authored many of the texts. This discovery has fueled scholarly debates and deepened our understanding of early Judaism and Christianity. Number 8. Penicillin, 1928. The discovery of penicillin by Alexander Fleming in 1928 was a happy accident that changed the face of medicine forever. Fleming noticed that a mold called Penicillium notatum killed bacteria in his lab dishes, paving the way for the first ever antibiotic. Before penicillin, infections from minor injuries or surgeries often led to death. Diseases like pneumonia, syphilis, and strep throat were untreatable. The introduction of penicillin saved countless lives, especially during World War II, when it was mass-produced to treat wounded soldiers. Penicillin's impact cannot be overstated. It marked the beginning of the antibiotic era, revolutionizing medicine and drastically increasing human life expectancy. Its discovery reminds us of the power of observation and the potential of seemingly small, everyday occurrences to change history. Number 7. The Terracotta Army, 1974. In 1974, farmers digging a well in Xi'an, China, unearthed what would become one of the most incredible archaeological discoveries in history: the Terracotta Army. This massive collection of life-size clay soldiers, horses, and chariots was created over 2,000 years ago to accompany Emperor Qin Shi Huang in the afterlife. The level of detail in the figures is astonishing. Each soldier has unique facial features, hairstyles, and armor reflecting the diversity of the emperor's real army. The Terracotta Army offers invaluable insights into ancient Chinese art, military organization, and the beliefs surrounding death and the afterlife. This discovery wasn't just about the artifacts themselves. It shed light on the ambitious and centralized power of Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor to unify China. The Terracotta Army stands as a testament to the emperor's vision and the ingenuity of ancient Chinese artisans. Number 6. The Tomb of Tutankhamun, 1922. The discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb by Howard Carter in 1922 was a defining moment in archaeology. Hidden in the Valley of the Kings for over 3,000 years, the tomb was remarkably intact, filled with treasures that revealed the opulence of ancient Egyptian royalty. Among the treasures was the famous golden death mask of Tutankhamun, a symbol of Egypt's rich cultural heritage. The artifacts included chariots, jewelry, furniture, and even food meant to sustain the young pharaoh in the afterlife. What made this discovery even more captivating was the mystery surrounding King Tut himself. His reign was short and relatively insignificant, yet his tomb became one of the most celebrated finds in history. The discovery also sparked rumors of a curse, adding to the intrigue and fascination surrounding the boy king. Number 5. The invention of the printing press, 1440. When Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing press in the 15th century, he revolutionized the way knowledge was shared. For the first time, books could be mass-produced, making literature, science, and education accessible to a much wider audience. Before the printing press, books were painstakingly copied by hand, often by monks, and were prohibitively expensive. Gutenberg's invention democratized information, fueling the Renaissance and the Protestant Reformation. The printing press didn't just change how information was distributed, it transformed how people thought. Ideas could now spread rapidly, challenging established norms and sparking revolutions. It laid the foundation for the modern era, where knowledge is power and accessible to all. Number 4. The Theory of Evolution, 1859. Imagine a world where every species, every intricate organism is connected by a thread of shared ancestry. This profound idea became reality in 1859 when Charles Darwin introduced the world to the theory of evolution in his book On the Origin of Species. Darwin proposed that life evolves through natural selection, where organisms better adapted to their environment survive and reproduce. This groundbreaking concept shook the foundations of science and religion alike, as it provided a logical explanation for the diversity of life on Earth. Before Darwin, many believed species were unchanging and individually created. However, his meticulous observations during the voyage of the HMS Beagle, particularly in the Galapagos Islands, revealed subtle variations among species. For instance, finches on different islands had unique beak shapes, each adapted to their food sources. The theory of evolution didn't just revolutionize biology, it influenced countless other fields from anthropology to psychology. It also sparked debates that continue to this day as people wrestle with its implications on faith and humanity's place in the natural world. Despite its controversies, Darwin's work unified biology, providing a framework to study life scientifically. The theory has since been bolstered by genetics, paleontology, and molecular biology, confirming Darwin's insights with modern evidence. Number 3. The harnessing of electricity, late 19th century. Electricity, a force invisible yet indispensable. It's hard to imagine life without it, but less than 150 years ago, harnessing electricity was still a distant dream. In the late 19th century, pioneers like Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla, and Michael Faraday unlocked its potential, transforming society forever. Edison's invention of the practical light bulb brought illumination to homes and streets, ending humanity's dependence on candles and gas lamps. Meanwhile, Tesla's work on alternating current AC allowed electricity to travel over long distances, making it accessible to cities and rural areas alike. Faraday's earlier discoveries in electromagnetic induction laid the groundwork for modern electric generators and motors. Electricity didn't just bring light, it powered machines, enabling the Industrial Revolution to reach new heights. Factories became more efficient, communication advanced with the telegraph and telephone, households gained appliances that simplified daily life. Today, electricity fuels our entire existence, from powering smartphones to running life-saving medical equipment. Its discovery represents the triumph of human ingenuity, turning an invisible force into a cornerstone of modern civilization. Without it, the modern world as we know it would cease to function. Number 2, the discovery of DNA, 1953. In 1953, scientists James Watson and Francis Crick unveiled the double helix structure of DNA, forever changing our understanding of life. DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is the blueprint of all living organisms. It carries the instructions that determine everything from eye color to inherited diseases. This discovery was the culmination of years of work, including key contributions from Rosalind Franklin, whose X-ray diffraction images revealed the helical structure of DNA. Watson and Crick's model showed how DNA replicates, ensuring that genetic information is passed from one generation to the next. The implications were staggering. Understanding DNA unlocked the mysteries of heredity and evolution, bridging Darwin's theories with molecular biology. It also paved the way for breakthroughs in medicine, agriculture, and forensic science. Gene therapy now offers hope for curing genetic disorders, while DNA analysis solves crimes and identifies unknown remains. The discovery of DNA didn't just explain life, it gave humanity the tools to alter it. While it raises ethical questions about cloning and genetic engineering, DNA research continues to expand the boundaries of what's possible, reshaping science and society in the process. Number 1. The Moon Landing, 1969. In July 1969, the world held its breath as humanity achieved what was once thought impossible: landing on the moon. Apollo 11, led by NASA, carried astronauts Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins into history. As Armstrong stepped onto the lunar surface, his words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," echoed across the globe, symbolizing human determination and ingenuity. The moon landing wasn't just a technical feat, it was a cultural moment that united the world. For decades, space had been the realm of dreams and science fiction. But with Apollo 11, those dreams became reality. The mission demonstrated the potential of teamwork, innovation, and the indomitable human spirit. The scientific benefits were equally monumental. Lunar samples collected during the mission provided invaluable insights into the moon's composition and origins. The technologies developed for the Apollo program, including advanced computing systems and materials, spurred innovations that transformed industries on Earth. Beyond the tangible achievements, the moon landing inspired generations to dream big and push boundaries. It showed that humanity's potential is limitless as long as we dare to reach for the stars. Even today, the legacy of Apollo 11 serves as a beacon of what we can achieve when we aim high. These discoveries didn't just change history, they redefined what it means to be human. From ancient relics to groundbreaking scientific achievements, each one has shaped the world we live in today. Which discovery amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more incredible stories.